UN is butting into our problems on the southern border and seeks to fundamentally change the whole nature of immigration policy throughout the world to redefine illegal immigration as refugees seeking asylum. Traditionally, the concept of a refugee is somebody who's displaced by war, a natural disaster, or by persecution for political, religious, or ethnic reasons. And a person who is a refugee, for those reasons, can seek asylum on an individual basis in another country. What the UN is trying to do now is use our crisis on the southern border totally to change the whole nature of the immigration debate, and working hand in glove with the far left in the United States, including Nancy Pelosi. What they're trying to do is to say that these children immigrants are not illegal immigrants coming up here driven by crime, violence, and economic opportunity. Rather, they are refugees fleeing a war zone and fleeing persecution, and as such are entitled to be sheltered in the United States. And that they are not illegal lawbreakers coming into the U.S. They're young people trying to get asylum from persecution. Now, if that view of the world prevails, it will create an international right to migrate, an international right to refugee status. Now, in the past, refugee status has been given to people largely displaced by war. The Jews in Europe after World War II, the Syrians now, the Palestinians after the Middle East wars. And there's been no war in Central America. The nearest thing to it is a crime wave because of drug dealers. And it's a combination of violence and economic opportunity that impels these children to try to come across to the United States or to reunite with members of their family who are here illegally anyway. Some legally, but most illegally. But what Obama is now being pressured by the left, not to say I'll send them home, but to say I will let them stay. That they are not immigrants who came here illegally, they are refugees in need of care. Now, whether Obama ever admits that or not, what he's really doing is, while saying that he's planning to send them back, he's making plans to keep them here. His $4 billion request that he made yesterday for funding for the refugee problem involves only 40 new immigration judges. We need 400 of them, or 4,000 of them, to speed up these applications and this processing. 40 isn't going to do anything. What it mainly is money to relocate them to the heartland of the United States, put them with families, and then say, oh, we can't interrupt them, we can't relocate them, we have to consider the good of the child. Knowing full well that if they do that, another 100,000 are going to come, and then another, and another, and another. And so we've essentially emptied these countries. And the fact that they're now coming as a result of Obama's previous statements about deportations and limiting them isn't registering at all. Obama says he's going to send them back, but they know damn well he won't. In fact, the Homeland Security just released information that last year, 98% of the child immigrants who came to the United States stayed. Thanks for watching.